Hello guys, welcome to Asia Racing Team. My name is Rodolfo Avila and I'm in charge of this weekend here for the Pan Delta Super Series 2012. So basically what we have here is a former Renault team taking part on the AFR. ART has been quite successful over the years in China and Asian motorsports. We were founded in 2003 and we based ourselves in 2004 full-time in Zhuhai. Since then we've been working very closely with Formula cars, especially the one we have behind, the Formula Renault 2 liter, which is a very popular junior formula in Asia and as well in Europe. This formula really gives the first steps for the young kids that come out of karting to jump into the racing world, and this is what we call the junior of all formulas. It's very important to have this type of experience, to have this type of racing experience with this type of formula, to grow as a driver and to become quicker and quicker throughout your career.
大家好，我係來自廣州嘅黎智聰。我已經係第3年參加亞洲 AFR 嘅賽事啦。嚟緊呢一年，我係跑緊呢個亞洲 GT 杯嘅。喺上一場嘅馬來西亞站係攞咗分站冠軍。咁希望我喺呢一站嘅賽事都可以攞到好嘅成績啦。咁同時講翻呢，我係從11歲開始啦，由卡丁車慢慢一步一步咁卡丁車，跟住全國卡丁車賽，再到跑房車，跟住再到而家跑咗3年嘅方程式，跟住今年轉到 GT 賽嘅。喺我一路嘅賽車路裏邊呢，咁我應該多謝我嘅父母啦，同埋我嘅贊助商啦，漁民新村海鮮飲食集團啦，跟住仲有我嘅車隊啦，亞洲賽車隊啦 ART 啦，多謝我教練飛利浦啦。
So now I think it's time for me to introduce this Formula car. The Formula car that we have here is one of the most popular Formula cars in China and Asia. It's a Formula Renault 2 liter. So a chassis is built by Tatus, an Italian company, very famous in motorsports with a big history. And the engine and gearbox are supplied by Renault. So it's a 2-liter engine supporting around 200 to 210 horsepower. And it's a race gearbox, 6-speed sequential gearbox, SAD-F. As we can see from the start, from the beginning of the car, we see one of the most important parts of the car, which is the front wing. Okay, this front wing is not only for the looks, but it works for the downforce. It's very important, especially in the Formula, because Formula cars require a lot of downforce. We can move into the cockpit, which for a lot of people might be a little bit of a surprise. As you can see, it's very small, it's very tight, and it's made really to fit the driver. The driver, when he's strapped in, the driver will not be able to move a lot his body. So that's a perfect position to drive. One thing that we cannot forget to mention is the brakes. As you can see, the front and rear brakes on this car are very powerful. We are allowed to brake very late due to the weight and as well due to the capacity of the brakes. But as well, one big and important part about this car is the rear wing. The rear wing plays a big part in the downforce once again, like the front wing. And this is basically what decides how much speed we can carry into the corners according to how much downforce we have set it on the wings. Basically, last sticker that we have, I think it's ART, and this is basically one of our race cars, but we have this weekend three same cars racing for Asia Racing Team, so we are hoping that we can have a good result, and as well we are hoping that motorsports in China continues its growth, and we will be here to help anybody that's willing to come into motorsports and teach them all the way to become professional drivers, or sometimes just for fun, but just for gentlemen drivers to have fun during the weekends.